sexy skeletons on the roll for hotness spot. Ripped for pleasure, down to play with the sexy skelly bots. Super sexy skeletons will bone you down tonight. Bump and grind and rattle them, they're fun and worth the fright.
Hello and welcome to Roll for Hotness, a live D&D show about 4 hot heroes and their abundance of NPCs trying to stop the rise of an ancient horror known as Holofren. My name is Lucas Quinn and I am your DM. With me I have a band of adventurers who are ready to face the evil of the day. Say hello, heroes.
Hello.
Hello.
And who do we have with us today?
I am Semi, and I play Van Hareth, the alchemist.
Hello, I'm Yuki, and I play Rhea, the necromancer.
Hi, I'm Javi, and I play Renegon Paladin.
Hi, I'm Ruff, and I play Riley, the bard.
All right, well, welcome in, guys. Now, technically last episode we had a little dating show, but we're going to get to the actual recap because I think we've all kind of agreed that's only pseudo-canon. Maybe some of those characters will show up. But yeah, how you guys feel about getting to the recap and getting on to the second last act of this campaign?
Yeah, let's go.
God, second last already, jeez.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Well, last episode, our heroes faced off against the Echo of Holofren within the School of Sorcery, aiming to destroy that Echo and open the undead army within the city to an attack. As they squared off against Holofren in a dragon form, they took many deadly blows and worked hard to stay afloat. Davik was killed in battle as things heated up, but luckily for the monk, Revivify was still possible. Our heroes pushed through the battle, bringing down the undead forms of Markovich and Siegfried before putting the final strike into the dragon. With this form destroyed, Holofren's power over Oldenvale ceased, and the undead army could no longer rejuvenate. And so the Empire and the rest of our heroes' allies were called forth to take the city back. With the help of the students and the faculty, our heroes took back the school, putting an end to the undead and warlocks that had been camped there. It seemed like the battle for Oldenvale was going to be won. And that is where we are now. So it had been 3 days later as the smoke cleared and the bodies of the undead were swept from the streets. The war had calmed, and people were starting to repair their homes with the help of the Empire. Despite their misdeeds, you were all happy to see the Empire aiding its people in their time of need. The students at the school were able to go back to their dorms, but while the school semester had been put on pause previously, it had now been canceled for the rest of the school year. Students could go home to their families to be safe and prepare for whatever came next in this war. And all signs pointed to the remainder of the undead and warlocks fleeing back to the Valley of Horrors, where they would no doubt gather up strength to make another siege. There were rumors of just that happening in Sermont, though nothing definitive had been announced. Our heroes were able to appreciate some downtime with their friends and family over the course of these 3 days. Now, if there's anything you all would have liked to done, during that time, you can have. That could have included a trip to Harlemen's Magic Emporium to gather any items that you may have wanted or have been looking for.
I'd like to go buy half plate, but I might need a little financial backing.
Investments.
Wait, didn't I give
It's
you...
like-
Wait.
I didn't write down
wow.
if people gave me money from the...
Because I looted 1,428 gold, and Petra looted 209, and Rhea was just gonna like hand the stuff that she looted to Riley because Rhea doesn't need the money.
That's a lot of money, and Riley's not very responsible. I don't know how much does half plate cost. I'm trying to look it up.
Oh,
yeah, 750, quite a bit. But I'll take 750 of that.
All right. And then we can distribute the rest.
So hold on, let me do a math in my very smart brain
How much money did we
and
make?
not on my phone. It was what, 750?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. I should-
You said how much?
1428. So
Hmm.
I'm just so then 678 left, which is just dividing by 3. So you can each get 226 as well.
Okay.
Perfect.
That includes Riley getting an extra 226.
Oh, Riley got an extra 26.
226, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, no, I don't. You guys can split the rest after the 750 3 ways. I'm already getting the bulk of it, so.
It's okay. We're in need of a
Okay,
little
what
bit of upgrade.
what amount was it again?
226.
Okay.
And yeah, you're gonna buy some half plate armor.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then you can just go ahead and get that and get fitted into it as you spend the day. One of those days shopping around. Maybe some other people might have needed some additional stuff or wanted some health potions or anything like that. Anything you guys want to stock up on. Not a bad time to.
Which item list are we looking at?
I didn't really post up a specific item list, but if there's like any armor or weapon adjustments or upgrades that you might want.
I mean,
If not,
I would
there'll be more
like
time.
I would like some kind of armor upgrade. I feel like my AC has been the same the whole campaign,
How much is your AC right now?
but I don't know. 18.
I think that's a pretty good AC.
That is a pretty good AC. Let's see, what is your armor anyways?
I have the heavy armor of resistance.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, and the chainmail there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it might be a little expensive, honestly.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Armor can get real expensive.
I have
Yeah,
729 gold.
Yeah, well, the half plate itself is 750 gold, so a plate armor is 1500.
Woo.
Oh, your lord.
I'm looking at these armor classes here. Splint is 200 at 17 AC, but what is its
I think
disadvantage?
armor wise, if
That-
it's like not like special, like the plate is the highest, and I thought you already had that.
I have
He's got-
chainmail.
He's got chainmail plus a
Oh.
shield on.
Okay.
So yeah, 1500 for plate.
I'm willing to
Okay.
give like everything I have to help with that, which is 347. And then we could also probably sell a few diamonds. I have 7 of them. So
I've been
Holy hell.
yeah,
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
wondering-
I have
diamond.
it worth.
I was diamond rich, money poor for a
Mhm.
while.
Mm-hmm. A lot of diamonds.
yeah, you could definitely sell some things.
Could
How
I
much
sell
is
my-
a diamond worth?
It's 300. Could I sell my breastplate it is heavily modified with the kill switch. But
Yeah, Harley's gonna look at it, look over, and be like, "This is very strange."
well, I was going through it. But that's a Ven
Um,
original, and Ven is gonna be famous.
Yeah, Hallerman's gonna look at Ven and be like, "Oh, will you sign it then? Maybe I can make a better profit off of it."
Yeah, what if I sell my chainmail too?
Yeah, your chainmail is worth 75 gold as new, so
Oh,
the breastplate is 400, which is much better. But
Alright, so can I sell it for 400?
I'm gonna say with the signature, you could actually sell it for 450.
Sure.
Okay.
For a
Better
little bit
than
more.
Oh shit.
nothing.
Yeah. You could definitely sell your. Now here, Ranagon, I'll say because it has that resistance, like enchantment on it. Maybe you can get an AC upgrade to it. Maybe put it into the shop for these 3 days, and pay close to the same price as you would. Maybe a little less because you're not getting new. So let's go ahead and say maybe 1,000 gold to get a +1 added to that.
okay.
For your for your
So
chainmail?
just add it onto his chainmail as like another enchantment almost.
But for a +1, I mean you could just upgrade to splint for 200 gold, and that's just one higher.
That's true.
No, I think we can get you plate. I think I have now because of that I got 797 I can give to you. And then we can sell like a diamond or two.
Okay.
With
So-
400 gold.
I also have 157 gold.
Oh, so much math. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna hand over. I prefer not to be flat broke, so I'm just gonna give you 700.
Okay.
I have 97 left over.
Okay, so
And
I
then a nice
need.
over.
So I have 1429 then. And then.
Okay.
Rhea,
Okay, and
you
then
had.
Well, we could sell. We could just
You
sell
have
one
four-
diamond.
You have 1429 as
Yeah.
your total gold.
Yeah.
All right. Harlemane likes you, so he'll sell it actually for you for 1,300.
Ooh, yay.
You're doing good work out there.
Thank you.
Sweet. Is there
Okay, so
anything
let me-
else anybody wanted to grab as far as like small things like that? Potions.
What is it called? So I can put it in here?
It's just plate
Just-
plate mail.
I suppose
I'm like-
I'll.
I've
Plate armor.
Okay.
So it's 18 AC, and then plus your 2, so you'll be at 20.
Okay, so I have to take the chainmail out, right?
Yeah.
And then-
Yeah.
I have
how much
this
are
crappy
greater healing potions again? Sorry.
Greater healing's 100 gold.
Okay.
Superior's 500.
Okay.
I'll grab one more greater healing potion then.
I have this crappy map that I can sell.
Oh, map.
It's in my sheet as crappy map. I don't remember what it is. It's a crappy map of something.
All right.
I will
A
give you 1
treasure
gold for that.
That's actually extremely generous. You have a deal.
Crafting that.
Oh my god.
This is where you guys just start selling all the shit you don't need by the end of the campaign.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have this thing here, and I take out Obsidian's Anchor. No.
That would be so bad right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I assume you guys kind of got what you wanted from this, and there'll be more
Or-
time
Yeah.
and more money to gain later on, and more time to shop at some
Okay.
point this arc.
Mhm.
So, as these 3 days are winding down towards the end of this period of time, Cyrus and Petra come to you, Ranagon, as you are lounging about the school.
Okay.
You see Cyrus is the first to speak. Hi, Ranagon. It is almost time. Basilicus is going to send you to elsewhere.
Oh. Do you think I'm ready?
Of course. Yeah. If anyone's ready, I'd say you and your friends are.
Any last minute advice or guidance?
Well, I don't know. I theorize that the new gods could be approached to gain their gifts. All three have proven to be benevolent and should be able to be convinced from someone like you, Ranagon, whom they know. So I suppose if you're just as genuine as you can, you might be able to earn their trust.
Well, I guess it's time. What will
You
you
see-
do? Hold down the fort?
Yes. Yes, I must return back to our library and protect some of the knowledge. And, well, we are going to do a little bit of research on the valley and see if we can find any weak points for the final assault.
Okay.
You see Petra finally speaks up. The reason we have come to you alone, Ranagon, is because we've been looking for these three gods for some time. Cyrus has known, but for the first time you and I know of them, and our path has led us to find them. The three aspects of Lazara. Cyrus tells me that if we killed them, their souls would return into one, and Lazara would become one again. The goal that we have been striving for all these eons completed. What do you say to that?
I'm not really sure what to think of this yet. Just trying to figure out if this would be a better outcome than Alifren ruling over all.
Yes. If we do not put an end to them, of course, we will be immortal once again. Are you fine with that?
I'll do whatever I need to for the safety of the realm. Have to put aside my personal wants, don't you think?
I do wholeheartedly agree. I feel these lives have been gearing us for this. Understanding what our people need and want. We need to make sure these gods are capable of that. And capable of what Casaben cannot give.
Well, we'll see what Kazavan has to say about it now that he's finally trying to show up.
Yes. I want you to go and to try to understand these gods. Judge them. See if they are valiant and truthful. Cyrus has told me that they won't be able to stay contained and elsewhere for long. Whether Casaban is able to return or not, we will have to deal with them here in Zaldan soon.
Just something else to add to the plate, huh?
Yeah. And Cyrus speaks up again. I'm of the mind to trust them, as they have done well for their people. But I must agree with Petra. You and your allies should see what motivations they may have for the future. And ultimately, we will need to decide soon whether they are to remain as they are.
It has been a long time. Hopefully they're still good to their people. We'll have to check it out and make a decision.
I trust you, Renegon, for sure. And Petra speaks up again. I still do not feel well about breaking this oath, but I am working to come around. You have helped give us the bravery to consider it, Renegon, and so I hope that you can assure us it is worth it.
It is definitely worth it, I promise.
All right. Well, then, farewell for now. We'll see you before you go.
Okay. Thanks for everything that you do.
Yes. They depart from you, and you continue on with your day, Ranagon, thinking more of this role of detective that you are to play in this, I guess, history of the gods and what it will become. No matter what you choose, it's going to be historic for sure. During this day, we also find Rhea and Davik hanging out near the library. Davik is going through some fiction books, looking for something to borrow. Some of them are romance books. It seems to help understand his predicaments. He looks up to you, Rhea, as you sit going over a book. Hey, Rhea.
David?
Hey, I've been feeling weird since dying the other day. Not like
I mean-
myself.
Death can have some strange effects on people. You know, because you die.
Yeah, I know you've studied a lot about it. I feel like I should be happy to be here, but I'm not.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I've spent the last few days just thinking, and I don't know why I'm here anymore. To fight and finish this, sure. But after that, I don't know what my purpose will be.
Nobody knows what their purpose will be. I do not even know if any of us really have a purpose.
It's true. I know we left something bad and we hoped for something better. We came to be hunters, but we got caught up in this mess. I suppose I'm just trying to figure out what is going to come after it now.
I do not think that is something that we can ever know. After all, we didn't know that we would get into this either.
Have you put any thought into what you're doing after this is done?
No, I haven't. I have never really put a lot of thought into the future.
Maybe it'd be better if I could think like you. Rhea, we've been close for so long, and I thought perhaps it would always be that way. And perhaps it may be as childhood friends destined to stay close. I know there's someone else there for you. I'm starting to believe that I should find someone else too.
You know that you are my best friend. You saved my life. And you have protected me for years. I want you to be happy with whatever you do.
Of course, and I want you to be happy. Always. I will always care for you, Rhea, and be available to help be your shield. But I also understand that you must be able to go in the direction of your heart.
And Ray's just gonna hug him.
Yeah, he gives you a tight hug too. I love you, Rhea. I will see you later.
I love you too, David.
You see, he walks off, leaving his pile of books on the table.
Sorry.
his weird ass pile of romance novels. Oh, David, we love
Oh,
you.
it's great.
Dude, went out to the library to check out a bunch of reference material. I got fucking rejected
He's,
anyway.
he's just sitting there reading Twilight. Just, oh no, honey, wrong ones.
No.
Oh my god.
He's just trying to find a purpose.
Poor guy.
Well, meanwhile, Vin,
Yes.
we go over to you. As you have spent time with your family, who have gone full steam ahead at fixing up the school. The Artificer team flexing their abilities to patch up walls and doorways that have been destroyed in battle. Then, after a few days of hard work, your family, hard work with your family and some of the faculty, your dad comes to you and sits you down to talk. Vin, thank you for all the help in the repairs. I think this place is looking much better.
Oh, indeed, Father. We have made it much more aesthetically pleasing, I think. Whatever you
Yes,
had
it
here
is.
was awful.
Yes.
Yes.
I have so many more ideas that we could do
Good.
and apply.
Good. Oh, yes.
Which brings me to my next point. I wanted to speak with you about a few things. You have the time?
Of course, for you, always.
Well, the two of us have always been the most business sense in the family, and your mother is on board with whatever decision we reach. The question posed is that the school has offered us a business grant to bring the school into a new era, supplementing the castle with defenses and new technology that would make the school thrive and be overall safer if anything like this ever happened again. But as you know, this will take time. We would have to move our shop from Marston and reopen here in Oldenvale, which is not a bad premise, as our business would probably triple, if not more. We could hire student artificers to help as well, depending on our needs, but we would be leaving our home there. So then I must ask, do you feel we should take this job and move our home?
It is quite a conundrum, is it not, Father?
It is indeed, child.
We have grown quite fond of our home in Marston. But this is quite the opportunity. I do not think we should squander it. You have
Yes, and I will say Maggie was actually interested in going back to school, which I thought was sublime, given the new body experience.
Oh yes. She deserves this experience. She'll learn much in school for sure. I think you should take it, Father. I know it's a big change, but sometimes change
Certainly
is
is. That means a new home for you and everyone else involved. Well, they don't need a decision yet, so we can ponder it further, but I am glad to know where you stand, Vin. Thank you.
Of course. As long as we are all together, home, we will make it. Wherever it is.
Indeed. Puts a hand on your shoulder, which is as close to a hug as you guys do.
Oh, yeah. Pat on the back.
Exactly. And then he makes his way away to start working on more things. And you probably go and work on some other little
Absolutely.
projects you have going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, you have a project going
Oh,
on. How is that
yes.
going?
I
Are there any
suppose
checks you need to make?
I don't think there's any. I suppose we do have to see if we sat right, because I did create something with the chaos stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's back.
So I guess
at-
give me a D20 roll for that,
Okay.
and then we can explain what you're doing.
But yeah, that's probably what I spent my money on when we were at the shop
Indeed.
getting all the
Get
materials.
supplies over the
14.
course of those few
Oh,
days.
good. No explosions. There's been plenty
No
explosions
explosions.
here. Don't need another one. But yeah, I'll just be working on another construct to add to the collection. Make a little sibling for Duchess.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, a little sibling? Is
Well,
it gonna be smaller than Duchess?
not smaller, just small. New friend, indeed.
Something to reveal later in full
Mhm.
form.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Brainstorming some ideas.
You
we'll see.
spent some time on that project, yeah. And okay, we break over to Riley. Riley, you and Umbra have gotten to spend more time together, which between each separation, the bond seems to get stronger each time you return back to each other. Maybe spend some time around the school just lounging about. Eventually, you catch Timon with a girl as they talk in the mess hall, and you write down some notes, and you find out this girl is named Tiffany. Tiffany?
Tiffanius.
I forgot how to
Let's
pronounce
go.
it already. Tiffanius, or Tiff. You met her the other day and actually played an arrangement today on them. You told Timon and her that there was arranged seating at lunch today, and they both easily bought it. You see them now chatting it up and seemingly already head over heels.
Too fucking easy.
That's how we tie in some canon with her.
Oh my god.
Our special dating show.
Nice, nice, nice.
And as you are admiring your work here, you get a call on your walkie-talkie, and it is Asilicus. Riley, it is time. Gather Rhea, Vin, and Ranagon and meet me in the observatory tower.
Why are you calling me about this? I mean, I know coming, but
You were the first one on my speed dial.
ow. All right, cool. Big honor. All right, well, I'll should I make this a conference call or?
I mean, you could just call everyone and tell them to meet him.
Yeah, I'll forward this along. What an honor.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, so you call everyone and give them the news, and you guys kind of all gather at the stairway as you're about to make your way up.
Ven,
And go ahead.
Yes.
just a little reminder, because I know you don't take this as seriously as I do, but it's currently the ball's in your court for the counter bet. So just keep that in mind. State your terms.
Oh. Let me have a think
Don't
about it.
disappoint me.
All right.
I'm gonna get a big slap on the shoulder,
Aggressive.
Very well.
pat on the shoulder.
Oh god.
That's it.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys all meet up after maybe a little less time together over these 3 days, and find yourselves ascending the school stairway until you get to the top floor. You cross outside to the tower with a great observatory chamber. And as you get inside of that chamber, you see a small spiral staircase here, and it leads you up to where you see a large telescope and a circular stone platform at the top. There, Asilicus waits. You see behind him is a table with an hourglass upon it. You also see the side of the table is a large mirror that you helped remove from the Empire's safe room, this mirror of madness. You also see Marjorie here dusting it. She turns and smiles at you all as Asilicus speaks up and says, "Welcome."
Howdy. We're here. And I want to smile and wave at Marjorie.
She says, "Hello, sweetie. Nice to see you."
Always great to see you. Finger guns.
Always just seems sarcastic. No?
It's not. I do like her. Riley doesn't know how to interact with maternal figures.
Well, you're gonna have to work on that soon.
What's that?
Not like that. Okay. Asilicus replies back, "I hope you all had time to relax and enjoy your victory. It was hard earned." I take that as a yes. So relaxed, you have a hard time speaking.
We are people of
Yes.
few words.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are all extremely charismatic. I am surprised you have not noticed this sooner.
We haven't done serious D&D in like a month, I guess.
Yep.
Asilicus replies, "As we have discussed, I believe the best course of action is for you all to obtain aid from the old gods."
Wait.
Yes, questions already.
Wait, who'd you discuss this with?
We talked about this at the library.
All right. I guess I was so focused on Hollow Friend. I guess we can do that.
What this is about, Holofren. You were focused on New Dawn at the time. Now
Yeah.
our sights are solely on the danger in tow. The gods themselves will give you the power to face off against Holofren. If not, I believe that you may die trying to enter her domain. There is a reason she is scared of them, fears the power of them. I do not fully know why, but since her power is vast, we must obtain those powers to defeat her. Do you understand?
Yes. It's quite clear.
Believe so. So what are we
Guess that
gonna do?
makes sense.
I know them, and I know they will listen. Marjorie here will aid in those negotiations. Hi, darlings. I am looking to come with you and make this all smoother, if you'll have me accompany you again.
It would be our honor, Marjorie.
Of course.
Any help is appreciated.
I would die of happiness.
You see your maternal figure coming with you again. Marjorie here will be your guide. Elsewhere is extremely dangerous, so follow her guidance. You will need to find the domains of Oleana and Ascidian. You will enter them and convince them to aid you. Now, it will be up to you to decide who will get which gift. Now, if I had suggestions based on what we have seen of you, Rhea, I do feel like the queen of the Blightmaids would be most associated with you.
I suppose so.
For the rest of you, Tordan is of high intellect, and Ascidian is a great warrior. So it is up to you. Which of the rest of you three will take their powers?
I think high int. It definitely goes to Ben, not me. It's
If
cool.
that
I'll be
is-
the fourth one out. The city should go right on. I'm kind
Okay.
of done with the whole power from an almighty being,
It is.
borrowing that hasn't worked out well. So
He looks at you. And how do you feel about taking more of her power as your own?
what? Holofrans?
Yes.
I'm not like super stoked about that idea. I kind of like, I see this to the end, but I think I'm done with like fucking almighty beings after this.
That is fair. Well, should you need, you may be able to draw more from that book that you have already taken her warlock powers from. The one
Yeah, I
she
just feel
has
like
no control over anymore.
I'm already got enough of her in me, and had more of it before, so I'm kind of enjoying that degree of separation. I'm looking forward to even more of it.
Then good. I would say it's settled then. Now, we've contained Tordan using our relics. I had thought perhaps you would enter the plane he resides in and communicate with him. But as I pondered this, I came to understand that it may be best to free him back in elsewhere. We originally contained him to stop Casaban from tracking these gods, but that time has passed. For now, we decide whether or not we rely on them for the future, or if we rely on Casaban himself. You can utilize this trip to help decide just that. It will be a big decision I will entrust upon the four of you.
What if they can't be trusted or like don't want to help? Like, what do we do? Is this our only option? Just to stake everything, or like again in the mercy of these powerful beings?
I suppose not, but a world without gods we have not known. Do you think it would be safe and wise?
I'm just gonna say that I've never felt more unsafe than when I was more acquainted with. Well, she's not quite a god. She's not up that high. So I just, I might be a little biased, but I just feel like it can be a lot more. If a being can be more powerful than that and is of the same mindset, so like, how much worse that would be, I don't know. Like, I barely made it out. I get like now sitting at the top for like quibbles, but I'm just apprehensive about all this.
You see, he looks at you with deep understanding. I suppose if you do not find them agreeable, but also do not find Casaban's way agreeable, then we could either put an end to these gods or offer them a way to leave this world altogether. There will be a way, a portal out of this world that will be available once Holofren is defeated. So, if you are to choose to not have any of this, then it would be possible.
Oh, that's good to know. I was worried there for a minute. It seemed like we were going to be potentially trapping ourselves into favors and so forth.
I understand. The gods can be a lot, and we have held much power for a while.
I think even if it's not like, even they already have so much power, even if they're not directly doing things, just from what people do in their names. So
I suppose you could bring that up to them then, if they would want to leave, and if they don't, and you don't want them to be around, then you could put an end to them. That is up to the four of you. Marjorie and I have decided that we have influenced this world for far too long, and it is time to put it in the hands of others. And we do think that is the 4 of you now.
No, that is quite the responsibility we're putting on our shoulders. I only hope we can live up to it. It is quite the decision we shall make.
I think we've done the impossible already. I think we can
Yeah.
do it.
I'll admit, I don't feel qualified for that sort of decision, but who is?
And whoever is, you have allies that you can talk to about these things that you trust. Other chosen that you trust, Ranagon, that know the history.
Yes.
So use it to help your decision. Right. Well, take all of these relics, minus the mirror, to his old domain within Elsewhere, and you can free him there. Marjorie will help and will be there to help calm him down. He has been in that prison for more than 500 years, so dealing with Tordan might be the hardest of the 3.
We think he's gonna help us? Oh my god.
That will take a lot of convincing.
I will say that if you only get help from 2, that is still good, but the more strength we have, the better.
I agree.
There. We shall do our best.
Now, I should warn you that your time in Elsewhere may be long. However, there is time dilation between the planes. Every month there is about 3 days here in Zalden.
Oh.
So this will be a journey, but
Wait, so if he's been in there for 500 years, that's more like 5,000 for him.
it is, which is short for a god nonetheless.
Huh.
Yeah. Quite a long time.
Yikes.
Marjorie looks up. All right, dears. It's going to be a long trip, and we could use some extra hands for camp. I think it would be wise for each of you to pick one ally to bring along. Keep in mind, though, loves, that Elsewhere is full of peril and is not for the light-hearted.
Mm.
So you guys can all bring one person, one ally of your choice, which, like for Riley, probably be Umbra, right?
Yeah, I was like, you know what I'm
Um,
picking.
But yeah, you guys
Alright.
could choose it how you would like.
Cool stuff.
And so
What
like this,
could-
yeah.
Sorry. Do we have a list of everyone right now?
We do
I
have a lot
don't
of
have a-
allies.
I mean, I don't have a physical list, but I could list off ones that would ones that have been used and are possible. I mean, you
Yes.
could pick ones that are not technically don't have stat blocks, but
Just the ones with stat blocks.
okay, yeah. I mean, you have Timon, you have Alessandra, you have Lucky, you have Kristoff, Davik, Maggie, Petra.
Most interesting woman in the world, Petra.
Yeah. That's like the main stat blocks here, but Brock is also, you know, I don't know if anyone's taken Brock, but we haven't used him as what he was intended to be there as a fighter.
That's-
What?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Brock.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're gonna take Brock?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, normally I would
Okay.
take Maggie, but if she wants to go to school, I'm not gonna stop her from doing that. You know.
Well, school is out until after.
Oh shit, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
agree.
think there's much school while this is going on.
she can hang out and read, but that's yeah. They're canceling it and they're doing school improvements through your family.
True.
Should we have
Health
like
drink.
support though? Somebody with more healing capability?
Yeah, Alessandra has healing, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Well, Alessandra has support, not healing.
She
That's changed.
she was buffed with healing the last time you
Oh,
brought
Okay,
her.
nice.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I thought she had healing at some
Mhm.
point. but
Ready to cast haste on the paladin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Only
she-
support
Always
you
a good
need.
idea.
More,
Yeah.
more so, she has some light healing and haste. So it was Petra that had stronger healing.
oh, okay, it was Petra.
Yeah, Petra's just actually a higher level than you guys.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Brock. You guys are gonna. I guess you guys have decided who you're bringing.
I suppose.
Brock, are you bringing Maggie?
I think so.
And
And then I
Maggie will
guess
I think she'd be
have
a
new
very-
Petra
abilities.
as well then.
Yeah. He's got some really good stats going on. Can I see
Petra
it?
instead of Alessandra.
Yeah, Petra has more healing.
Mm,
At the same, yeah, I was gonna say at the same time, Alessandra will haste, and obviously loves the Blight Maid stuff. So
true.
depends on if you want to RP or if you want the strongest healer on your team.
Judging by how often a lot of us go down, I might go with the
With
healer
the
more.
RP.
I know, but
And I,
pain.
About this,
And
I
I
bring
suppose what-
Alessandra with us. And then we can have both healing.
oh, true.
But then we don't get Maggie.
True.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Take Maggie.
Oh, Maggie.
And I assume the last choice is Umbra.
Yeah.
Truly the traveling expert, and well, I am Petra.
I can bring Alessandra. I don't mind which one we bring. I think it's more up to the group on how much healing we want to have.
I mean, I also have healing. Like between
I
all
have
of us.
healing.
Exactly. We don't have like
But
a healer, but
I'm usually
all of
busy
us
doing
have
something else. Yeah.
healing things.
I'll give Brock some healing through his weed if you want.
Oh my god,
Okay,
healing
yeah.
weed.
Oh, the edible.
I mean,
Let's careful with the
fucking
edibles.
go.
I have healing word. That's about it. Well, and revivify.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a tiny cure wounds.
I got mass healing word. I got revivify. I think we're settled. We've gotta get a little bit more mindful about the healing. Because we always just want to do
Yeah.
damage.
All right. We'll bring Alessandra then.
Instead of Petra? Okay.
Most interesting woman,
Oh.
Petra.
Mhm.
You're bringing Petra?
No, no.
Alessandra
Okay.
instead.
Okay.
Or Timon. Never gets to come along again, but he can spend time with his new girlfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah. You actually don't want to pull him away now.
Poor Timon, he deserves a little break.
If Timon actually dies, I'll die in real life. So
It's
That's
true.
so fair.
And there's definitely dangers to this trip, so maybe we'll put all these NPCs are on the danger block now.
Damn.
We'll see. Okay, so that's your choices, and let's get out of this actual dialogue that you're having at the top of the tower. So as we come back into the current state of the world here, where was I? Okay, you see Asilicus looks at you all and says, "Meet me back here in the morning at 9 sharp with those allies, and say farewell to those whom stay behind. It won't feel like it to them, but you won't see them for a while. You also need to bring Ascidian's anchor. It is paramount to the method of getting to elsewhere."
Of course.
oh shit, I just sold that. No.
You what?
Also, I gotta say, I really appreciate you keeping that in the core business hours.
Yeah. You all break away to head back downstairs and say your dues to your friends whom stay, and you pick out those whom will come along and let them know that they're going to be coming on this trip.
Mhm.
So Brock's like, "We're doing what? All right, sounds cool."
Yeah. It's finally your time to fight.
Been waiting to travel with you guys for at least a year. Maggie is pretty stoked when you come up to her, Ben. And Alessandra is definitely excited hearing that the Blight Maids will be out here and getting to know more of your people's history, Rhea. And Umbra's just kind of looks at you, Riley, as you tell her.
I look at
Yeah.
her too.
It figures. Let's get our stuff and head out again.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be great, really.
I would say it'd be cool to see this plane that we've heard so much about. See
Right.
if it's
Yeah.
as dangerous as the sea during a storm.
The plane will probably be cool. I'm, to be honest, not really stoked about the rest of it.
Why not?
You know, it doesn't matter. I can talk. We can.
All right. Well, let me know. Let's get our stuff ready. And so you do. What's up?
Well, you don't think she knows, right? That like I chucked the little her holy symbol in the river. Like, well,
No.
actually, you actually there's no way you would know that because you were dead.
Oh.
But
I guess I was.
yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah. You know, somehow it's like almost feels kind of worse. But you know, whatever. It's really incredibly minor in the grand scheme of things, and I'll get over it.
I'm hoping you'll be pleasantly surprised by the disconcern for those actions.
It's not really quite that, but
I typically find that it's people that make religions bad, not the symbols that they follow.
yeah, but it still kind of stings a little bit. Like, I don't know, just growing up in like the orphanage, there was a lot of, you know, oh, you gotta, listen, don't do that or whatever, or you'll, be cursed. Oleana doesn't like children that don't listen, etc. And I mean, I think I kind of took some of it to heart, at least, maybe subconsciously. So it almost feels kind of worse a little bit. It really was nothing.
I see. Well, I suppose nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, minor in the grand scheme of things. I now have had a worse relationship with the deity, so
I guess we'll see if they're good or not. And you can make a decision about your feelings on things after.
well, I mean, as you said though, it almost feels secondary to me if they're good or not, because it's the plenty of people doing bad things in their name still, regardless.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It'll be fine. They're gonna be powerful and maybe just, but at least maybe probably just enough to not want Hollowfrain fucking with things. Which is, I guess, what we're asking for.
Yes, I would say that's at least we need them for that. Maybe then we don't. Once it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Well, you and Umber get your stuff together and prepare for the day after. Maybe you check in on Timon and see how he's doing. He's still sitting in that mess hall, and like all the lights are off as it's late at night. Then there's still talking in there.
Wow, the benefits of
From
dark
the same
vision.
duck. Yeah. They're just still talking, the whole night away. Quite sweet. And you guys all kind of say your goodbyes as you're gonna depart in the morning. And you're pleasantly surprised because when you wake up in the morning, you meet your allies for a large breakfast in the mess hall. You see, it has been prepared by much of the staff within the school, alongside Lilith and Lucky, who have come to help. You sit amongst all your allies here and eat well, and sit and laugh and just take in some time with everyone. When you are through and the 9 o'clock hour is quickly approaching, you arise and head to the observatory tower, where again Basilicus and Marjorie await. This time, you see the mirror in this room has been broken. You see shards lie on the ground, except for one shard that Marjorie has seemingly shaped into an oval. Welcome,
a smaller
dears.
mirror. Sorry.
and into like a small gem like oval, a gemstone like oval. Welcome, dears. Are we feeling ready now?
Isn't that bad luck?
Not when it is mine.
Okay.
Fair. I suppose we are as
Are you-
ready as we can be.
Are you all feeling ready to go?
Yeah.
Should we roll for Marjorie's hotness? I'm seeing your.
I think it's redundant because it's obviously a
Yeah.
nat 20.
Well,
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
Yeah, if we're already on that, I won't say no to it.
maybe we don't want to mess it up at this late in the
Not,
game.
not to like slightly derail, but the thing I am most afraid of for next campaign is the roll for hotness roll for my character. Because
Yeah.
we're lucky that mine was the lowest at 15. Can you imagine if you rolled shit?
No. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
anyway, sorry.
The dice know what it should be, so
Mm-hmm.
make your character
Hey.
ugly in self-defense.
You remember that Umbra actually rolled really poorly.
Oh yeah.
True. And we know it's
Yeah.
not true.
Of course not. She was just having an off day.
Off day,
It's
yeah.
that, it's that pixie cut.
Marjorie looks at you as you say you're ready and says, "Good. Then may I see the anchor?"
I take it out.
Thank you, love. You see, she takes the piece of glass that she's holding and it puts it up to the anchor. And suddenly the dullness from the gem that is within the anchor changes. A green color slowly arising from it. It looks like the gem is taking some of the energy out of the glass. And Basilicus speaks up. This mirror was made by Marjorie. We each had an item to give towards the binding of Toradan. It was made before the god infused power in all reflective glass. It lasted this long because it was unbreakable. Only its creator could destroy it. With it broken, its power fades, but now can be absorbed into the anchor. And as he says this, you see the piece of glass breaks into dust before your eyes and flies into the gemstone, which whirls into a shimmering, vibrant green color. You see as Marjorie pushes the gemstone in and the anchor floats up from her hands, it flashes a shimmer of green around the room, and then once more it does so. And then on the second, you see a green portal appears before your eyes as the anchor floats down back into Marjorie's hands.
Was this particular artifact like the only one that we could have done for this? Just curious.
Are you asking them?
Yeah.
Oh dear, this is... Yes. It has to be a piece of one of the old gods, and since the mirror was enchanted by Toradan, it combined with the Sidian's anchor will work. Just like the hair of a unicorn would also have worked.
Because it kind of like, I know that the mirror, technically, if you use it, makes you go mad, but obviously people were doing workarounds that with like robots and stuff. But having the summoning prowess would have been potentially kind of useful. But alas, what's done is done.
Okay.
Yep. Probably should have brought up my concerns before, but I also didn't know that we'd be breaking the mirror.
I can fix it, but it needs to be broken to free Toradan, so unfortunately, it is too late.
Another knock against his faith. Anyway.
But there we are, the portal. We may go now.
Perfect.
Okay.
You see, Asilicus looks to you all. We will see you soon. Mind the weather and the creatures that are about, and you will do fine.
Well, thank you
I
for
don't
the
know,
advice.
but we'll give it a go.
Okay, you don't know how much you trust that. And with that, you move towards the portal. Is it time to go inside?
Yeah, but I want to like hang back to, I don't know who else is like, and kind of whispered. She's not. I probably shouldn't have said anything. She stopped calling me love. She hates me now. Maybe something bad. I honestly don't know how to react when someone calls me love.
I mean,
I
yeah.
just immediately, like any response, they say thanks, love. I don't know how to say no problem to that. I can't. Immediately, those two words out of my brain. I'm just like,
You are brought down.
That seems like something
Okay.
to resolve in therapy.
Yeah, you need to go to therapy with Marjorie. So you guys ready to go into this portal and finally enter the realm elsewhere?
Let's go. Time to see what's
Right.
on the other side.
All right, as you all go inside, you feel a colossal pull onto your body, bringing you deep down into a veil of green colors until you find yourself moving through a tunnel of dark blue that suddenly surrounds you. You go down and down through this tunnel for quite a few minutes without change until eventually it spits you out into a sea of stars. Though not stars, but instead ethereal dust as you float past these motes of nothingness until eventually you are pulled downwards and it feels like you are falling and falling. And you collide into the ground, cold earth, a bed of dead grass. You made it out of the portal and onto the first patch of soil in Elsewhere. You all look around and see that the sky is a palette of colors. Blue, red, green, purple, yellow, and so many different hues. It lightly covers the skyline in gorgeous absurdity amongst dark, harrowing clouds in the distance. Clouds which you see lightning flail from and no doubt contain buckets of rain. Despite the colors, the sky looks sinister, a dark film that seems to be over it as the sun in the east seems to be blocked out by these clouds. The sounds around you are a cacophony of shrill animal sounds in the distance and the low hum, ever so low and continuous in the wind. You feel the earth tremor slightly and hear the reverberations. And as all of you gain your ground, you feel the earth shake once again, this time a bit harder. You notice that you are surrounded by large hills with towering trees upon them, but they are few and far between. You don't see any buildings, only a harsh landscape of patchy grass upon dirty mounds. The air is fairly cold as it drives a shiver down your back. Marjorie looks around. Quite amazing, right?
It is like
I
nothing
mean,
I have ever
how far do you
seen.
think we fell and we're fine?
Yes, just fine.
No broken bones.
Is everyone else okay, loves?
Ah,
It's perfect, Marjorie. Thank you.
Good. We need to stay clear of some of those darker clouds. They could be very dangerous. We need to be ready to take shelter at a moment's notice. Keep an ear out as we move ahead, okay, sweeties?
What sort of
Don't
danger do
respond to
those?
that one either.
What sort of danger are those clouds posing to others?
It is possible for those clouds to drop meteorites, fireballs,
Oh,
lightning, hail that would freeze you on impact.
I see. Yeah, this
Note that the creation of this world just kind of threw elements into the veil. The landscape of Elsewhere is a combination of what you would assume to be the Feywilds that you may have studied from other realms and the elemental planes, all compacted into one. All trying to survive against the well, the troubles of what would happen if you put those two together.
I see.
I'm surprised there's any grass here, considering there's like meteorites regularly falling from the sky. I mean, it is dead grass, but that seems like it'd be extra flammable.
Well, it seems the gods put us into the safest area, which is a good start.
Okay. He doesn't use it for me specifically anymore. It's like, oh shit, I've opened my damn mouth and again.
Now, the land here has shifted over time, no doubt, but I believe we are close to the center of Elsewhere. Unlike Zalden, there is only one giant landmass here with many mountains, rivers, and a few islands. But with the earthquakes, the landscape is always changing, and I'm sure things have indeed changed. If I recall, where we are at currently, we should be able to find a settlement a good many hours north. It should be along the river, if I remember. There we could get a map and prepare for our next stop, loves.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Wait, so where are we?
That center at the
like
map.
smack in the middle.
Yep. Right there, a little tiny
Yep.
portal.
But you guys don't have a map, so Marjorie's like, I'm pretty sure we're close to the middle of the continent, but we might be off slightly.
Yeah, I sold my crappy map.
Which actually was a map of Elsewhere. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Or like an outdated one, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys all ready to continue on foot now? No caravan in sight?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You start to head north as you begin your first steps in your journey within Elsewhere. You travel on foot for the first time in a while, and in an environment that seems a multitude more dangerous than in Lazaran. With that in mind, I think we shall get into the mechanics of Elsewhere.
Hmm.
So we will do multiple dice rolls when traveling. Someone will have to be chosen to be the dice roller for the party.
Oh dear.
We will call this the party leader. Survival and awareness will be a big part of surviving in Elsewhere, where storms rage constantly, and the land itself is out to kill you. Not to mention a plethora of monsters prowling the land. If we get a combat scenario, it will be handled differently than a standard battle, just to keep the pace of the travel going without slowing it down too much. So we'll kind of explain this as we go. Let's pick a party leader for this day of travel.
Wait, so it should be somebody with good awareness and survival skills?
Yep.
So
Are you
someone with a
all
high
going to look at
perception.
me?
Who among us fails every wisdom challenge saving throw?
Fair.
Sounds like it's going to be Vin this time.
I suppose I shall volunteer as tribute.
Okay. As you all traverse north, you pass over many sets of hills. You see craters in the ground where something has landed and made massive holes in the ground. You see large gaps in the ground, which seems to have been caused by earthquakes. You see sparse trees that make it easier to see lengthy beasts out on the horizon that look like massive panthers. You all keep moving along, looking for the river. I want you, Vin, to give me a D100 roll.
100. All right.
D100.
Okay. 31.
Okay. 31. I want you to make either a nature or survival check.
Ooh, good thing I have. Yeah, I have nature 26, and that's not bad.
As you guys are walking down, you see this overgrown grass starts to appear in the distance. This really brightly colored, like weeds that are like purple and yellow and have a faint odor that you pick up from that check as well. They just look off, and you feel like you should say something.
Yeah, I'll stop everyone and point at it and mention that is very unnatural grass, even for elsewhere.
Want to make a bet about it?
I'll throw a rock at it.
You did not just
Alright,
spend
well,
most of your
I'm
money, Riley.
bet. Look, all right. I'm just want to make sure the ball's in your court. Don't
I
drag
see.
your heels. Counter bet.
I think we can bet on something a bit more exciting than that. It's very obvious.
Well, we got to pick up the pace. I mean, it could be low stakes on this, but then it's like immediate turnaround. I can do the next one.
Oh dear. Give it a second. We will find a better opportunity. I
Can't be
will...
waiting for the perfect bet.
Yes.
All right, Ranagon, what's your rock doing?
Are we in agreement? Me throwing a rock?
I thought you did it.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay,
Just
you
going to
throw a
send
rock
Duchess, but
into
sure.
the patch of weeds that are overgrown on the path ahead, and nothing happens.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna mage hand and slap the grass.
What? Oh,
Seems fine. Moves around like normal like weeds.
Hmm.
Can I do some sort of like Arcana check on them? I don't know.
Someone said weeds. Can I smoke them?
Oh my god, Brock.
I knew it was
please.
coming.
Wow, Alessandra. No.
She's already laying in them naked.
Oh no.
Not true. Yeah, go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
25.
Okay, Rhea. There is definitely some magical quality to these the weeds that seems to make them dangerous, almost kind of like a burning hands kind of spell upon them. Not exactly like that, but to a similar effect that it's going to burn somebody if they walk through them. Scorch their skin.
I feel as though those weeds have some sort of a fiery effect to them. Maybe don't touch them.
Wait. Will they still have it if they're like pulled?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my mage hand to try and harvest some of these weeds.
Okay. And you're gonna just use the mage hand, put them in like a container of some sorts. What are you gonna store
Yeah.
them in?
Make sure to share some
A
with Brooke.
container of some sort.
Okay. Maybe Ben probably has a glass bottle just ready to go in the bag of holding.
Any of that.
All right.
Yeah. Some
Okay,
grass
yeah.
Molotov. That's what I'm gonna put it in my sheet as that, and I'm totally not fucking gonna forget what that is. Grass Molotov.
Yeah, I'll say you get some of that, and then can use it later if you'd like.
Oh my god.
Enough to fill up a whole glass container.
I was kind of like regretting not asking for more fireworks before I left, so
I said like fire, but not exactly. So
yeah, no, we'll see. It'll be fun. I mean, at the very minimum, they're getting a face full of glass, so
Yeah, sure.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So you guys are smart enough after that to go around it
Mhm.
and like take a little bit extra time to go out of the way to meet up with this path north. And then from there, I keep accidentally putting these notes away in the wrong way. So you continue along, and eventually you find a river, which you keep on your right side as you follow a path north. Go ahead and give me another D100 roll, Ben.
Okay. 4. Jesus.
I'm gonna give you
Oh,
Bardic.
Oh, can I even use Bardic for that roll?
not for the D100,
Not
but
100, but I'm assuming it leads into other
Mm,
checks.
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can immediately give me a nature check.
Alright. Let's see. 15.
Do you want to use the bardic?
Perhaps.
I'm swimming in these. Go for them. I
Okay,
learned that I
alright,
can
okay,
back on a
D10.
short rest.
D10, right?
Yeah,
2.
nice.
Oh,
Okay,
Love it.
yep, 17 total.
that's good enough.
Mm.
You see these like brownish clouds in the distance that seem very strange, and you hear rumbling from them. You feel like they could be very dangerous and might need to take shelter.
Oh dear. I will point them out to Marjorie and confirm, are those the clouds you mentioned earlier?
Yes, those are indeed the clouds, love. Let's get somewhere safe.
Good.
Do you see a nearby hill or any...
Perception to see a nearby hill?
Yeah, give me a
Okay.
perception.
Alright.
Can we all do that?
That's a nat 1 from me,
Oh.
so
We all do that?
I will alert everyone
I
there
think
are
we're all-
clouds coming. We need to take shelter. Look for shelter, please.
I will let one other person give help.
Mm.
Can
Hey,
I?
try.
I have a +4, but I have proficiency, so I can give the help action to somebody if they have better.
Nope.
That's a +3.
That's as much as I
Why
had.
don't I still do the health action to give you advantage? Like I'm also looking. Well, is that okay?
Help who? Me?
Raylan.
Oh.
Can I since I have proficient in perception do the help action?
What?
Or-
I bet one
Is it-
more person can roll it.
Wait, isn't
As
that okay? All right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, but
Basically, advantage through 2 people.
I'll try.
Do it.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn.
Give out for
Okay.
that.
Well, then, there
See.
you go.
You
See,
immediately just
yes, you
actually
do.
just see a hill that leads into a cave, or just a straight up hole in the earth that you could all go and run and hide into.
okay. I'll point at it and start running in the direction.
All right, and as you guys get in there into this dark, dreary hole where it's questionable what sounds you're hearing, if they're some kind of rats or what, deeper into the cave or bats flying around. But you stand close to the entrance, just enough to hide away from the sky, and you see these meteorites drop from the sky. These big, large blocks of earth that fall and collide into the ground. That would immediately probably have hurt you guys. Which, speaking of it hurting you guys, I want to. So you're doing good on these rolls now, and explain to you the endurance process. Everyone's going to start with chips. Chips basically equal to their con modifier. So if you have like +1, you have 1 chip. This equals your endurance while traveling, and you will get a chip back when you don't travel for a day. It is fully refreshed on 3 days, 3 long rests without travel. So when things hurt you during the trip, it's going to give you a loss of a chip. And once you start getting to negative, you're going to start having broken arms or things like that, not be able to walk, which is going to slow down your travel, which is also going to bring more issues. Your NPCs, if you push them too far, are just going to straight up die from this.
Oh no.
So
Hmm.
keep in mind,
Also-
and
Hope that we all have our rabies shot if there's fucking bats in this game.
yeah. So there's going to be dangers, and as you see these meteorites falling down, you know this probably would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So good thing you guys
Okay.
survived this one. Different areas and elsewhere are going to have a different D100 table to roll on. So
Jesus.
lots of different things to deal with. But
Okay.
after this meteorite storm passes, you keep going alongside the river, and you start to see more signs of people. You see shacks in the nearby distance that are seemingly crafted into hillsides, perhaps for better protection from things from the sky. You catch sight of one person around these homes, and you see it's an elven man with flowers growing out of his skin. These kind of fey elves that you've only heard about before that were apparently over in Osmidia but never came to Lazaran. Now,
I wave.
yep, you wave. You get a wave from far out in the distance.
Wow, you
Uh,
you can't break. There's fucking like meteorites from the sky, but you can't break people's friendly neighborhood spirit.
This is after. Now,
Well,
as
I
you
mean,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. As you continue, yeah, the guy should have given you a thumb, like the middle finger or something. That's the kind of people we should have made this. As you continue looking for this town Marjorie speaks of, give me another 1d100 roll.
Jesus. Okay. Hopefully a little bit lucky this
I'm
time.
gonna give you
Close
another
enough.
bardic.
54.
Okay.
I have another bardic.
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
I'm
God.
scared about Ranagon's 0 chips.
Renegon have 0
Yeah.
chip. They're supposed to be our tank. That's a nat 20 for me, by the way.
Oh,
Oh
holy
my
shit.
god.
Okay, so as you guys are looking for this town, and you saw a kind face out in the distance, now with your high perception, you see a band of raiders out in the distance that are looking around for people to prey upon. They are dressed in rags, holding swords and axes. There's a few orcs, Eladrin, and Ganassi in this group. Now, with that high perception, you could try to either stealth and avoid them, or you could try to take them on. That's up to you.
Oh, I suppose we should try and save our energy, so
Let's-
I'll tell
yeah.
everyone to try and hide.
I vote seeking, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will take stealth from all you guys. The four,
Um,
the
I'll-
core
I'll-
four here.
I'll put pass without a trace on all of this.
Thanks.
Wait, I'm not supposed to have disadvantage.
You get
That's weird.
disadvantage on stealth from your armor,
From your
don't you?
armor, honey. Yeah.
But I.
From the plate armor.
Oh, now I have disadvantage again.
Yeah.
Fucking
Have
okay.
your armor.
No,
We'll
it
do
was
that.
your
Yeah.
it was your feet though, right? Didn't you have that modified feet?
What was it, feet?
Oh yeah.
I think you just gotta take it off again.
Is this heavy? This is heavy armor, though, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or-
Nope.
Wait, no, I mean chainmail would have also given you disadvantage when we got those free feats from being at the school. You got like a modified version of what I just got, medium armor mastery.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I have that. But
chain
Well-
shouldn't be different than plate. They're both heavy armor.
Yeah, I think you picked the armor, the heavy version of that.
so then I still have disadvantage.
I think you just got to remove it. I think when you applied that armor over it, probably just gave it to you automatically.
So how do I
Yeah.
do?
Well, you
that?
For now, you got a 19
Okay.
plus 10, 29. So
Okay.
Think
That was
we're all
the
good.
first
I'll
roll.
figure that out.
Okay, so you guys all pass as you kind of hide out and wait for these raiders here to pass. So yeah, you pass this. You avoid combat at
I
all.
fixed it.
Nice.
Okay.
You guys avoid combat and you push on, and you finally see a town in the distance. You see homes dressed in green grass on their roofs. The homes themselves made out of dirt and stone. Many of them are punctured by pieces of wood that come at the houses at odd angles that seem to be structural supports, keeping it tied to the ground. The homes themselves are all sorts of oblong shapes, not matching any usual pattern that you see in Zalden. They're tied up with ropes, too. And you see, as you come into town, the people are of mixed races. Much of them are these shadow Eladrin, these fey elves that are dark-skinned elven people with flowers growing out of their skin. You also see halflings and Earth Ganassi roaming these streets. Occasionally, you also see a kinku, these raven bird-like humanoid creatures, as well as satyrs and orcs. All of them seem to be coexisting here, but many of them look dirty and bruised, no doubt from the harsh conditions of this plane. And unsurprisingly, you don't see any tieflings, so a few of you definitely get some strange looks. You actually don't really see any humans as well, so you're all kind of getting these strange looks
Well,
about
maybe we
as you go in.
should have worn outfits.
Oh, we're already here.
Yeah, you also don't have many enemies here, so
Yeah.
For now.
if
I
you do,
mean-
you don't. You're not sure.
I mean, but maybe it's best not to stick out until we know what we're dealing with. But at the same time, we don't. It's like, yeah, too late. So, my disguise that I have on hand is a tiefling. So
Yeah.
True. Would have worked just fine in the other world. Well, as you guys continue, kind of admiring the extremely different scenery of your first stop here in Elsewhere, you see Marjorie stops at a large building built into one of the giant hills that are in this town. A few of the buildings in this town are like this, as you see, straight built into the landscape. This one states that it is the Terra Inn. Marjorie looks to you all. We can stay here for the night. The inn should have a map, too. Perhaps you sweeties can get some information later from the locals on the state of things here.
do they even accept our currency?
Yes, it's always been coins.
Okay.
That is very convenient. Bit of rice
Okay,
would do us
well,
good.
let's go in then.
Mhm.
You enter into the inn, and a small halfling man with 2 sets of glasses on his head looks up at you. Oh, visitors!
Howdy.
Are we looking for rooms?
Man, we
Yeah.
are.
Ah, I've got plenty of vacancy. Here are some keys. I expect 4 gold a night. Is that reasonable?
Sure.
Oh, good. Good. Well, here you are then, and I'll take your gold now.
How many rooms are we getting?
We have quite a big party.
That's up to you. You got nine
4?
people total. So,
What's
Every-
the sleeping arrangements like in each room?
2 beds. I can get you a pull-out sofa.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
That
what size are
works.
the beds? Like singles, doubles, twins, California
Queens.
king?
Kings.
Singles.
Inferno Peak
I do have a room with a king, but it's only the king.
There's a king here?
No, a king bed.
Okay.
I should have made it not be called a king bed because there's no kings here. It is the I don't even know. Yeah, it's a king bed, I guess. We've never had a king here.
Wow. So no one to use the bed.
It's a big bed. There's small bed, there's big bed, and well, if I ever find one, I'll get the really big bed.
I think the king is the really big thing.
There's a bigger one.
How many pullouts can you have? many-
I think
Not
we
too
should do
many
4
before
rows.
I die.
It's not usually doubles.
What?
um,
Oh, are the pullets bigger than the actual beds themselves?
I can get you 3.
Alright, there's 9 of us. And
So you
then,
only need
so 3.
one.
Well,
I guess
so
you could do
there's
3
3
rooms then.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, 3 rooms. And so I'm assuming 12 gold.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, 12 gold.
I'll fork over for mine.
I will
Oh.
also give.
Or I
4
guess we could
gold.
I guess we could each do 3.
Or, okay.
Yeah, Lars.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you guys can also ask for a map.
Oh wait,
Oh, yes.
can we where will we procure a map?
Ah, yes. The last cartographer to pass by here dropped off a stash that I can give you here. Note that though it's a year old, lots have changed with the landscape out there. You know how it is.
Oh sure, yeah.
But that's on the house. It's good that people know where they're going.
Oh, thank you. That's real kind of you. You know, people have been so helpful and nice, like waving. I guess like through adversity. Come on, I can't fucking say the word adversity.
Many of us know that you must count on each other to survive. That's how we do things here in Talon.
Admirable. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Wait, actually, it's not nighttime, right? I'm gonna drop.
I would say it's getting like evening by the time you're done with all this traveling. So not yet nights, but
Is there a good
wait.
place to like get food around town?
Yeah, so what's the name of that place? I would suggest going to the Fur Fern Tavern.
The Fur Fern.
The Fur Fern.
Okay.
Should go to the Fur Fern.
The Fur Fern. How do you spell that? Is that like
It's-
F-U-R or F-E-R?
F-U-R-F-E-E. F-U-R-F-E-R-N.
Okay. Oh, check it out. Thank you.
Fur Fern. Yes, enjoy. Let me know if you need anything with your stay.
Thank you very much.
Well, he was remarkably helpful.
I know.
I'm a little apprehensive at eating a place called the Fur Fern.
Well, you see Marjorie goes and takes to a room and asks you actually all to follow so that you guys can kind of look over this map and kind of prepare your next day before breaking off into groups. Thus, you finally have your character finally has access to this map here that you see on Roll20.
Nice.
And Marjorie points ahead at it as you look it over. Oleana will be there in Maidenvale, a forest of fey creatures that will certainly guard her forest. Then we have Ascidian in Warrior's Rest. Never thought he was very cheeky for that name, but finally, we will need to bring back Tordan to Inferno's Peak, where his family of dragons will await us, for better or for worse.
Wait, we gotta bring the guy that might hate us because he's been in prison for 5,000 years to a fucking nest of dragons that are loyal to him? Ah, okay. I hope he's really chill.
That is correct, yes. Which of these would you like to do first, sweeties?
It's only for the group now. Just sorry, she hates me now.
This is a funny gag. I like it.
Oh my god. I suppose we should start with the Blight Maiden. He seems the less.
Weren't we told to start with Torden? I mean,
You weren't
like, might
told to start with Torden.
might as well get the most difficult and most likely to get smoked out of the way first, right?
We could.
Sure.
Are you ready for it though?
I don't really care that much about that one.
I see.
By the way, Ven, how is the bet brainstorming coming along?
Why don't you take this one if you are so eager? Get one going.
No, because you won the last one.
Well, I
It's your
really do
turn.
not mind. I think
What, you don't
right
mind
now,
ending on a win? Wow, really, really.
I do not mind you taking the mantle and storming it, coming up with something new. I think right
gonna
now
dump
the
the
last thing
grass.
I have in my mind is coming up with a new bed. We are in a very dangerous new place we have never been before. Trying to get a favor from gods.
Yeah, so we should have a little fun with it.
Well, I suppose, but if you are so eager, go ahead. And you can come up with something.
All right, first person to get a dragon, let them ride it.
What?
How does that sound?
Dragon blood.
No, to get a dragon to let them ride it.
Oh. I do not think they would take kindly to that sort of request.
Well, bets can't be easy.
I suppose.
If you don't like it, it is your bet to make. So
No, it's fine. What shall you put into this bet? How much?
that's well, I'm sitting at 95, so 94.
You really should not put all of your money in a bet. I have a lot to learn, Riley. About financial
I know
security.
so much about bet.
You know a lot
There's
about
so many
bets.
towns I can't.
You do
Yeah,
not
there's
know
so
much
many
about
towns I can't
financial
go back in.
security.
Wait, what?
Financial security.
No, yeah, admittedly, I've been broke a lot of time, and there are a lot of places I shouldn't go back to because I owe people money.
You find Umbra pops up next to you, be like, "I'm going to need to take your coin purse."
Okay, but I'll need this back after we meet the dragons.
All
90
right.
94 gold. Hopefully, I don't need to pay for any more in
Oh,
room.
dear lord.
You have days of travel.
Okay, all right. 93.
Are you sure? I would settle for 30. I think that's a more doable amount for you at the moment.
What? How much money do you have?
More than 94.
Well, not until I ride a dragon. All right, let's split the difference and say 60.
Fine.
30's too weak.
Oh dear. Fine, 60 it is.
All right.
First to ride a dragon, we'll get the pot.
All right.
Lord.
All right. Well, you guys plan to go to Inferno Peak first, then. With that in mind, Marjorie looks to you guys. Then there we shall go. We can head there in the morning. For now, wind down and prepare for at least a week of travel, if not more. We should also buy some tents and rations. It will be of aid on our time.
would be wise, yes.
Marjorie, do you know anything that dragons tend to like?
I will have to ponder that. It's been quite some time. You must understand.
Of course.
I haven't interacted with dragons in, I guess it's been about 500 years with
Ooh.
Dordan.
Since this is threw Dad into jail.
Yes.
Dragons like
And we chose to leave elsewhere altogether.
Okay.
You must mind, I haven't been back here since then.
Well, I feel like I know how to respond even less when the sweetie's not there.
don't
I
dragons
suppose.
like gold?
Thank you for understanding love. It's like stressed.
Thank you too.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go check out town and the fur fern.
All right. Yeah, you guys can go out onto town and get some talks in with the people. And also maybe hit some shops before they close for the night if you wanted to buy any rations and tents.
I think that wouldn't
Man,
hurt.
if only I still had tiny hut.
Can I double check? I'm
True.
pretty sure I can. Like, one of my artificer things is that jug of water that never runs out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could probably work on that overnight and get it ready for the morning, but I'll have to double check. Don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's something I can do. So, at least for water, we should be covered. We probably just need rations.
Yeah, and I'm not like hardcore checking it, but obviously you might want to buy some
Yep.
as long as you're kind of keeping up with it.
Yep. That sounds like we're gonna have
But
to
I'm not-
fight for our survival out here, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
I am
Just
once
enough.
again.
Just enough to make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm once again diamond spore, as in all my money is held up in diamonds.
For better or for worse.
Yeah.
It sounds like Vin's probably gonna go handle
Yeah,
getting some
I'll-
rations
yeah.
and tents by the sound of
I'll
it.
take care of the.
So you've taken the party leader responsibility.
Yeah, I suppose. Now a week
Yeah, I
of
actually-
rations for 9 people on the road, and we gotta take account for seconds. Let's just do the math on the way there.
I wanna.
Rations is hard because it costs silver, which we don't use.
Oh,
One day is 5 silver, so
1 day per person. I feel so.
and I
silver.
think 100 silver each was 1 gold. So really,
Or it's 10 silver.
is it 10 silver?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Oh,
okay.
wow, okay. Ooh.
So every gold piece you get 2 rations, which is enough for 1 day. So I guess we can do some quick math.
Ugh,
Wait.
damn it, man.
Yeah, here we go with the popping the calculator out
Wait.
again.
I know.
It's 2
So-
rations for 1 day?
Yeah, because it's 5. You said it's 10 silver for one gold.
Yeah.
It's 5 silver pieces for 1 ration, 1 day of rations. Should I
So
say?
1 gold, 2 rations.
So
Yeah,
2
Days of rations.
times, or
That'd
I
be
guess
on a week.
uh,
Around
2,
that for 8.
2, 9. That's per person, so yeah, if you buy 18 rations, it would last 2 days, and that is 18. Oh man, I'm confusing myself now at this point.
Okay. Let's say
Dude,
8.
does Alessandra happen to know Goodberry?
She does, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that helps.
You could also survive off of that. So how about I
Yeah.
just how about I just say if you spend like 30 gold on rations, it'd probably help. It would carry you till you get to the
Okay,
next
sure, yeah.
city, based on what you probably already have and what spells that people have.
Mhm.
We don't need to be super accurate with rations.
Okay, yeah,
'Cause I
that's
think
fair.
that gets a little tedious.
I'll pocket
I'm really
that.
glad we brought her. It's the most interesting woman.
True. Okay, so 30 bucks. That's gonna send me down to this. And that gets us enough ration for the week. We're gonna be out. And I can probably switch up one of my arcane infusions through the night. Or the water. We can, yeah.
I want to ask around, what dragons like.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight up Google this now. What are dragons?
That's affordable.
What do dragons like to eat? They like to eat livestock, big lizards, crocodiles, goblins, fairies, fish, deer, and big
Fairies.
canines like wolves.
Oh, shit. Okay, Ranacon.
Yes.
Want to go in on a bet with me? I'll split
Oh
the
my
winnings 50-50
God.
with you.
Okay, I got more answers
How,
for you.
how are we gonna split the winnings if we're betting against each other, right?
No. Like, if I win, I'll split my winnings with you. If you help me.
Oh, okay.
I have it on good authority from these random townfolk that dragons like livestock and animals, big animals, and I
Oh
happen
my
to know you
God.
have a bag of those.
Oh, I do.
Oh god.
What
The
do you
animal
say?
abuse continues.
Okay, we have a deal.
All right.
I was upstairs taking my headache meds, and as soon as Riley was like, Ranagon, I was just like, oh no.
You know, actually, like, why are we getting? I get that eating good berries would eventually get a little old, but we do have an infinite supplies of big game.
Yeah, you
Kill,
do.
butcher, and eat every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, I think
You're not wrong.
your problem is solved on that front too.
As long as
Um,
somebody's willing to step up and do that, I don't know if I get the stomach for it.
I will also note that sorry, dragons also like plushies.
What?
Plushies.
What?
Plushies?
This is a plushies.
All right, good to
Because
know.
It's because I kind of AI answered. And apparently, bearded dragons like plushies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Google. But in Dungeons and Dragons, the dragons have a common desire to collect treasure, so they would like shiny
Yeah, they're
things.
supposed to. Yeah, they like shiny
Like
things.
Obsidian's
Our,
anger.
our artwork sculptures are rare books, apparently.
like shiny things, like diamonds. Interesting. Trade a 300 GP diamond to win a 60.
Bizarrely, dragons love bitter food
Oh.
Interesting.
and seek out bitter sauces.
All right.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you have it.
Okay, I still like the bag of animals, though. We're still in this Ranacon.
Okay. So now that you guys got some supplies underway, are we headed to the Fern Tavern?
Fern.
Fern
Yes.
Tavern.
We'll go to Fern.
All right, you go into the Fern Tavern, FF Tavern for short. That is also in one of these hills buried in there. It's a big tavern filled with people. Quite loud as a band is playing off to the side, playing strange music with instruments that have way too many strings that you haven't.
I want to be part of that.
Yeah, you want to be part of the band here that's playing. You
Yeah.
see some guy playing like it's like seated down, playing a 14-string kind of instrument that is on a stand.
Yo,
Oh.
what's that?
Fuck, I need a name. This is my Dragadong.
I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry. I'm just trying to. But your drag dog? Wait,
My Doodle-a-dong.
your doodle dog? This was. Wow. I've never seen an instrument with that many strings.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You would like to play it?
Sure.
All right. Well, you take it outside because these people ain't gonna want to hear that from you.
I
Here you
think they
go.
would.
You take it outside. You think? Would you like to bet on it?
Oh, God.
Are you? Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, Umbra's got your bag of
Umbra,
money and
Umbra,
like
yeah.
hides it away.
Bro, please. I'll be forced to use. And then I'll be forced to use a dime if you don't give me fucking just 10 gold right now.
She takes out 10 gold pieces.
Alright.
All
10
right.
gold?
Yeah, well, 10 gold sounds just fine. If you can impress these people, then you can, yeah, I'll give you 10 gold. And you can keep playing.
Alright.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
give me a
clear my
performance check.
throat and be like.
I almost want to give
Try
you
it.
disadvantage for just the strangeness of this instrument to you, but
Can I just use less strings? I feel like if it was less, then it might be a problem. But can I just use half of them?
Yeah.
I have a proficient fiddle. Okay. All right.
Holy hell.
okay.
Bards, man.
Yeah, so you play this with expertise point, and
I
as you
actually
start
don't
on,
have expertise in performance. That was a-
well, okay. But as you like start playing a few strings, you start getting brave, and you play some more, and it starts to come to you naturally, understanding what notes are coming on these strings, and starting to be able to read what the instrument's going to sound like as you continue along and get more confident with it.
Yeah.
And the people start to get into it and start to watch you and cheer you on.
whatever
see
the
the
energy
Not
was
just
with
smugging.
yeah, whatever the energy was with the other music, I want to up it. I want to get people like stomping, being on tables, dancing, hooting, hollering, breaking windows,
Oh, God.
Okay.
throwing food.
We've been
Give me
here
a
for one
persuasion
day.
check, and as you pick up as you pick up the speed. Okay, that is exactly what happens as people start to
Oh
get
my
up on
God.
tables and
fun.
stomp their feet.
It's like fun atmosphere. I feel like these people, they've been through a lot. There's like fucking rocks falling from the sky. There's grass
There.
that is dangerous. We don't know how so, but
And weird beasts and raiders out in the distance.
yeah. I hope that one guy made it home okay.
Yeah. But you get the crowd going here, and they're all pretty excited. Maybe your partners, your allies here, go to the bar and get started on some drinks. Maybe.
Am I free to put 10 gold in my sheet?
Yeah, you say. All right, here you go. That was pretty good.
I've never touched this diddle-a-dong in my life before.
Well, don't touch it again. It's mine. You see, I play here, and I don't want you to take my spot.
Hey, you gonna kill the mood here? Don't worry, man. I'm out of
Jeez.
town. I'm out of town tomorrow. Let's just have
All
fun
right.
tonight.
Fine.
I'll let you
Okay.
I'll let
you
you-
have a good point.
I'll let you play with my instrument. We can do a little.
What do you
duet together.
have? Is it
Um,
a chilladongla?
No, I got this. I'm gonna take out my harmonica. I don't want him to use my fiddle because it's also my weapon shield. So
Well, what exactly is that thing?
only the best instrument known to mankind, a harmonica.
Looks a little bit like a recorder, but
You got fucking recorders. Okay.
different.
I need a different. How do you know they're different?
It looks strange.
I just say, man, it's always real musician gets excited to try something new.
You sure this isn't a trick? You're saying it's going to harm me?
No, I'm saying it makes harmonies, a harmonica.
Ah, that makes sense. All right. All right, he's gonna try to play it. I'll just do a performance check for this guy. A 20. Plays
Solid.
it pretty
Yeah,
well.
not bad,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
And the two of you start just duetting then with the playing each other's instruments.
Yep.
My name's Nigel. It's nice to meet you.
My name's Riley. Nice to meet you.
All right, let's keep playing. Let's not mess up this vibe.
What a Nigel thing to say.
Okay, well, I guess while you guys are playing music, does anyone want to talk to the townsfolk here?
Oh, by the way, I'm pocketing a 10 gold like in a different pocket and not putting it in the purse that Umbra has.
Okay,
Oh my
I'm gonna do a
God.
perception check to see.
Can I do a sleight of hand?
Yeah, go ahead. You gotta beat a 14. Okay.
And that's actually 5 more than that too.
All right. That's pretty good. Okay. We can continue then.
Mhm.
Does anyone want to talk to the people around here?
Yeah, I suppose we can do that. Maybe hit the bar.
Yeah. You hit the bar. Bartenders, what you having?
What do you have? I am from quite far away, and I'm not familiar with the drinks, the local ones.
Well, we got the Bane's Breath. Gives you a nice kick. A little bitter on the end. Slither. Sweet. A Unicorn Dust. It's got a little bit of calming effect to it. And a variety of different ales of your choosing, depending on what you're looking for.
We'll try the first one you've mentioned. What was that?
The Bane's Breath.
The Bane's
Yes. Bitter and delectable.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want me to start a tab?
That should work, yes. I suppose we will be here for a while.
Sounds nice. So you drink it and you get some complicated flavors that you've never tasted before.
Quite interesting.
Yeah. It tastes good.
Tell me, do you make these here locally, or do they come from somewhere else?
This is a mix of different things found in the nearby area. Some of the supplies come from the Maiden Vale Forest, but most of it's here.
I see. Quite interesting. Can't be easy to keep crops when there are meteors showering everywhere around you.
Indeed, a lot of it is made underground. Have a lot of different substances that are able to grow without much light.
Quite ingenious.
I'll walk up and say, underground? Are there tunnels? Is it another town?
No underground. We just have different businesses that have basements, if you will.
Oh,
Also, you are all very interesting. Where have you come from?
Very, very far away. I do suppose we stick like a sore thumb. Do we not?
You do indeed. Heard talks of a different plane out there. Is that something you're familiar with?
Wow, what a leap.
They speak of horned humanoids and those with pale complexions like your friend over there. Points to Riley.
Called albinism. Look it up, man.
Well, suppose there's no reason to hide it, yes. I come from a different plane of existence.
What are you doing here bothering us folk? Haven't we had enough issues?
We're not trying to bother anyone, trust me. just passing through. You will have nothing to worry about when it comes to us. We will be going to
I hope-
Infernal's Peak tomorrow on a quest.
Are you sure that's bright?
Pride? No. It is necessary. Unfortunately. Tell me more about it. You seem to know quite a lot.
Fireballs raining from the sky. Fire tornadoes that will suck you up and kill you immediately. Lava that will flow down when you least expect it, and giants that will come and scrounge you up and eat you. Not to mention the dragons.
Lovely. Sounds like a summer's retreat.
You're better off avoiding Inferno's Peak and going to DeCentis. Perhaps someone could get you better, safer travel into the peak. Those people down there, they know the area better than you ever would.
Suppose a guide who knows the area wouldn't hurt. Thank you for the information. That is very helpful.
You got it.
And
There's a lot of people that know things here. But I would be careful. There is a deep resentment for people like you.
yes, I can
It comes from being forgotten. Our history was a lot of people were allowed to escape here, but well, we don't have that option anymore, and a lot of people feel like we have been forgotten.
That is very fair. I understand it completely. Well,
But you all seem all right. Please keep drinking. Enjoy yourself.
that I can do. Lovely drink, by the way. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
So, I mean, you obviously can ask other people some questions about the area if you want to, depending on how you want to go about it. Or you could try to get more out of the bartender.
Also already got plenty out of the bartender. Probably ask about the other places too. You need to go to Maidenville and Warrior's Rest as well, right? Places.
You got it.
Yeah.
Maybe we picked like the worst place to go to first.
Yes. It does feel like it, doesn't it?
And at least we get the worst out of the way.
Yeah.
Rip the band-aid early. Who else is in the Severn that we can talk to?
I'll say give me a perception check.
7.
Okay.
Nah.
Never mind.
Jesus. Your turn, Ranagon.
He did get you a 9. I guess Rhea could do one.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, that's way
Okay.
better.
Okay. 16.
As Ben and Ranagun are just too busy talking to the bartender, you're overhearing another conversation happening at a table nearby to Rhea, as this couple seems to be looking over at you, and you overhear them without like fully making eye contact with them, and they're like, they look just like that woman. At least the person playing the music and the other person at the bar there, they look strange and pale, just like the woman that came through here with the men in the black hoods. You see them like talking to each other, like, I don't know, those people were trouble through. Maybe we shouldn't trust them either. And that's kind of what you gain as they're trying to hush hush here. They're talking about someone else that came through here and looked a lot like Riley and Vin.
Hmm.
Human.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh,
I will let the group know.
This is who I think it
looks
is.
like we need to
isn't
look
it?
for this person.
Suppose we have a different group to worry about as well.
Doppelgangers. No.
Maybe. A lot of things could be happening here and elsewhere. I don't want to find out.
Well, you want to talk to anybody else here, or do you want to head back to your rooms?
Hmm.
It's like while I'm like playing tunes with Nigel,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
could ask.
you could come down, or you could talk to Nigel after you're done too.
Yeah, let's just keep talking to Nigel. So Nigel, what do you know about dragons?
Dragons?
Yeah.
Well, dragons do love big meat. If you can bring some cattle or anything like that.
You're playing on your dilly dong and like okay.
They do
Well, I can-
like good music, I find. They are strangely romantic creatures.
Well, I am well prepared then. Interested. But I kinda heard a rumor that these dragons are like family with Tordan.
Oh, yes. Tordan, that is the creator of all the dragons that have ever existed here. He himself is a dragon.
Oh.
The dragon god, if you will. You don't know anything about the gods here, do you?
Nah. Well, I think what I do know has gone through serious revisions.
Well, the mother herself, Lazara, broke her soul into 3 pieces,
I actually did
Which
know that. but
were
sorry.
reflections of different parts of herself, but also creatures from her past that she wanted them to be. You have the dragon that reflects her intelligence and often anger in some ways, as dragons are known to have both. You have her beauty that is reflected in Oleana, the unicorn queen, and you also have the fiend himself, the human side of sorts to Oleana, that piece that brings her great discomfort, but is important nonetheless, that is in Ascidian. So they are all different creatures, and there are also different aspects of herself.
Have you ever met any of them?
Oh, sure, I played in Ascidian's court in Warrior's Rest once. You see, he looks really proud of that.
I mean, I'm not gonna make a dig at the family or the fella. I've never played in the Court of a God, so really, so he's just.
It was on a Tuesday, so I suppose it wasn't that good, but
I mean, they're just that
Wow.
accessible. Well,
some of them, like Obsidian, the other 2, not so much.
why's that?
Well, only the Fae are usually able to Oleana. And as you know, only the people that are capable of climbing the peak have ever met Torridon. But he has also been missing, to my knowledge, for quite a while. No one is sure where he's gone. He freed some people here from elsewhere over 500 years ago and seemingly disappeared after.
Oleana.
Or
we're
not even
talking
500, 5,000 years ago. Sorry.
So Oleana, like only talking to Faye, is that like a race thing or?
There has been countless assassinations on her life, and keeps to herself now.
Wait, why?
Well, she and her creatures possess eternal life. If you are to drink the blood of a unicorn, it is possible that you yourself could live forever. And a lot of people have decided, well, what if they killed the god of the unicorns? What will they get then? And there's been lots of debacles about what that could be.
I see.
They are known for the healing properties, so it's not too far-fetched.
Well, interesting. Truth be told, me and my companions are actually kind of looking to have audience with most of the gods. So, but
That's certainly a feat.
well, it sounds like if Obsidian Obsidian's just open for bards coming in and playing, that one should be doable. Tordan, we'll see about that. Oleana, I mean, none of us are really Fae, so that could be a problem.
Sure, yes. I suppose that would be a problem. But they are a communicative bunch, so you could always try.
Well,
Depending on
Thanks
your
for the-
need. What is your need for this?
just, making small talk.
That's more than small talk.
Yeah, it's not really anything to get into here. Let's just play our tunes. Thank you for all the rundown on everything.
Of course. Well, before we play our tunes, I suppose you should know some of the dangers that will meet you on that path, since you do seem quite nice.
Oh.
If you go to if you go to Warrior's Rest and see Obsidian, there is a bad food shortage out there right now, and there are dangers on the road, especially. So be prepared for that. I also did hear there was trouble in Maiden Vale. I don't know if it was another assassination, but a lot of the trees caught on fire, and there were the sounds of battles that people have heard. And to the south, there was word of a new breed of fiends that started to surface out of the mountains. Some say a sign of a new age of monsters on the horizons.
I see.
So either way you go, there's a lot more dangers than just here. You're relatively safe here, which is why we're not too worried. But you'll see.
Well, thanks for the heads up. You've been mighty accommodating. Glad I met you.
Glad I met you too. What was your name? What was your name again?
Riley?
All right, Riley. Not too bad for someone of, well, not from here.
Yeah, from somewhere else.
Here's your pat on the back. All right, let's play our music again.
Alright. Take back up the didgeridoo or whatever.
Let's play
Doodly
again
bop.
before I get racist.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
You pick up the didgeridoo and it starts playing. All right. So you guys get some good information here to do out before you return back.
I would like to buy that one. What was the sweet drink? It wasn't the unicorn one.
Oh, the Slither.
The Slither, yeah. I would like to buy it.
Slither.
And
This is a very creepy sounding drink.
it is, isn't it?
You buy that?
Yeah, I'll buy it and I'll take it to Rhea. I'll offer it to her.
Okay.
I will come up to whatever corner of this tavern is in
Yeah.
I'm somewhere.
somewhere.
You get the drink and bring it to Rhea.
I'll just offer it silently, sit down by her side. I thought you might be thirsty.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think. A lot of the drinks are very new.
I will take a sippy. This is like the sweet one you said, right?
Yeah, it's the sweet one. It tastes pretty good. It's the reason it's called Slither. You find these like weird little like strings of texture that don't taste bad. They're almost like a nerd's rope that just start to like you sip on it and it goes down your throat and it literally slithers down your throat and it feels weird at first,
Oh.
but but as it goes down, you just feel this weird like sweet aroma like passing through every orifice of your throat.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
And it tastes very good, but it is a very strange sensation.
not worth it. Other things
like
that
Dear
taste
Lord.
good, and don't do that.
This is very good. It is
Sorry.
it is weird.
In what way?
Do you wish to try a sip?
Huh.
It will not be what you expect.
All right. I'll try it too. And oh, God.
I've thought of a better texture than Nerd's Rope, and
Oh.
I would say like a boba, like boba tea.
Oh,
going
okay,
down,
all
but,
right.
like smaller bits.
The way you're describing it,
Okay.
it's like it was made of slugs or something.
Yeah, not that hard. Yeah. Jeez.
I was slightly concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you try that and you've never tried anything that had that kind of texture. And
Fair. It's quite an interesting texture, is it not? I do not believe there's something even close to this at home.
It is very odd,
Yes.
but it does taste quite good.
It does, doesn't it? I'm glad I bought
Oh,
it for
oh.
you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
But I'll keep on sipping on it.
Silently sipping on our drinks side by side. Wow.
and
Sounds
for
about right.
just a moment, it feels like you're on vacation.
Wow. We just need little umbrellas in the drinks.
If you like
Right.
pina colada.
until the next until you feel a slight hint of earthquake and you're like, that doesn't feel right.
Oh,
That
dear.
didn't feel safe. While you're hiding in this building, you hear the whole entire like wall shake.
Oh my god. We can pretend for a second, it's fine.
But yeah, you guys have a nice little moment here.
Nice.
Brock comes and drinks with you, Ranagon. Maggie desperately waits for Riley to get off stage to gossip about what is going on in this corner.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And Alessandra is watching too, right next to you. Like, that's interesting.
Yeah, when I'm. Can I see?
You actually get this whole girl squad of Umbra, Alessandra, Maggie, and yourself all just
Yeah,
here,
I
like
was
wondering
gonna-
what's going on.
I was
The
gonna
girls'
ask
table
to
there.
say if I saw so that I could like go gather my girlies.
Yeah, you actually just get the
Oh
four
my
girls here
God.
to
Oh
to
God.
watch and gossip a little bit.
Girl time. Oh my god.
And somehow Nigel's here too.
This is my buddy Nigel.
Hey.
And then I'm gonna fill Nigel in on the Rhea Ven
Okay.
Sega.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy your night here, and I guess eventually you head back to your rooms,
Mhm.
and you prepare for your adventure here and elsewhere.
Wait, it
Down
actually
to
is
rest.
important to me to know who is in what room.
Okay.
I was waiting for that.
Are you gonna there was only one bed as
Yeah, actually, can one of the rooms have been the king?
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
bought
god.
you bought a king on accident.
Oh,
right,
shouldn't
very-
have said anything.
Very quickly, I'm gonna. Well, who's third wheeling in that room though?
It definitely could be Maggie or Alessandra. It would actually be really bad,
God.
given how we've displayed that.
I think it would be really funny if it's Alessandre.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the chaos.
Alessandra is just naked in the corner,
Yep.
like
Don't mind me. I'm swearing about the shower.
The air here just feels so different. It's rejuvenating.
It is. Yeah, she's got cucumbers in her eyes.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm
Just
gonna.
lands back
Wait, the pullout
on her-
doesn't
on her
have to be in.
eyes.
The pullout doesn't have to be in that room, right?
You could move it.
Yeah, I'm gonna very quickly try to move that pullout to be in one of the other rooms,
Okay.
and then I very quickly hand out room keys, and then just the one key, like, and then this is for you, and then Rhea.
Okay. You guys totally catch on to what's going on here.
Oh, dear lord.
Oh, I'm tired. All right, let's go turn to bed.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, Maggie says, smiling the whole time.
All right, actually, I think so. For the two beds and then the two pullouts, that'll be my girly squad.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god, we're in that room together.
Yeah, you got Umbra, Maggie, Allison. So
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good. Now you have to deal with Alessandra.
that's fine.
And then I guess yeah,
Actual
Brock.
Sleepover, huh?
Brock in room with me.
Yeah, it's
And
just
Marjorie.
you, Brock, and Marjorie. You see Marjorie really like it's a weird dynamic between having this who knows how old, and then Brock, who's just like young and smoking. It doesn't care. She's like, "Can you blow it out the window?" Like, I guess.
Oh god.
Oh, not
I
the
feel
new
like we
generation
have
clash.
like a sweetie dearie love meter that's just like plummeting.
Yes.
Maybe a little quicker for me than the whole group.
But yeah, you guys get your room set, and what a dynamic it is. Maybe we'll keep this for every other kind of place you end up staying at. And you prepare for your venture here and elsewhere as you lay to rest. With at least weeks of travel ahead, you prepare for the long journey. And that's where we'll end our session.
Let's
Wait,
go.
we're not gonna. We did all that setup and we just to get fade to black.
Yeah, we're continuing on. Yeah, we're
Oh, it's a
continuing.
bed situation.
That's
Which side of the bed?
what do you
prefer?
yeah, what do you want?
I want to hear this awkward negotiation, so I'm gonna zip my lips right now.
Okay, sounds good.
I would be happy to sleep on the floor if you would not be comfortable. I don't know how. Well, it is up
No.
to you.
I mean, the bed is quite large.
I suppose.
If you are comfortable with it, it can definitely fit the both of us with plenty of room.
I see. Would it be bad if I didn't want there to be that much room between us?
No, I do not think that would be very bad.
I see. Well, we have a long day ahead of us, so we might as well get our rest while we can.
I agree.
There you go, that's what happens.
Oh my god, that fucking heel turn! I'll sleep on the floor. Actually, I'd like to be really close.
Look, Van's
Well, okay. I mean, if you say that we're gonna share it, then
I mean, if you're comfortable with it, you know.
All right, you brought the heat. That was worth it. And that's where we'll end our session.
There you go.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
good job, Ben.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Some dynamics between that and the Davik stuff in this episode.
R.I.P.
Oh my God.
David. Not
Yeah.
in body, but in soul.
But it was important that he also understood as well.
Oh, that's
Just love
important.
how he have checked out all these romance books to what end?
This is my thought process. This is he's just trying to understand like romance in general more, and it's probably not
Oh, I
helping. So that's
figured.
why he didn't take it. So he's like trying to understand like these feelings and like what it means to not like pursue that. Because you guys were kids too, like growing up together. So it is like there's weight on it, and maybe he realizes that's not, it doesn't mean that it's supposed to be true together. Yeah.
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 It's a deep friend into romance into friend dynamic. Like maybe okay, no.
Poor guy, man. I do feel bad for him.
He's a good bean.
He is.
Yeah. Why do you always have these weird love triangles though?
I know, right?
Because I think last campaign we did, it was more of a it was more of a Twilight situation,
yeah.
truly, where
Well, quite literally.
vampire
since
or
it was,
werewolf,
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
basically the same thing.
It's amazing.
yeah, or there was like, no, I'm not backing down kind of energy for a while.
Mhm.
It's okay. Then we just went poly.
Yeah, that's true.
It worked out in the end.
Oh my god.
Guess that's always an answer.
No, it's
Well, anything you guys want to highlight from this, or other than your journey?
We are gonna get killed by dragons
Yeah.
due to disrespect.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You
Don't
really chose
worry,
the
we have
worst one,
bacon.
didn't we?
Yeah, we have bacon. Nobody, if somebody brings you bacon, you can't kill them.
It's not bacon though. It could be like fucking like hyenas.
Hyena bacon.
Or
Yum,
what are
yum.
the options again for the Tanbagger tricks?
For the what?
There's a hyena.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's for some reason I only remember the hyena off the top of my head.
I think there's a cat, right? Like a
Panther.
big cat. Okay,
Yeah, I think it was
Baboon.
jackal, ape,
A pan-
baboon,
Oh, jackal
A
was the
giant rat.
black bear.
Oh
Giant
wait, that's the wrong
weasel,
one. Sorry.
giant hyena, and tiger. I think half of those could be appetizing.
Yeah. Probably the tiger, especially. I feel like dragons like cats. Real dominance of the food chain there.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. I'm totally not gonna get killed by a dragon.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Holding out hope for you.
And you get your money
Uh,
if everything goes right.
And make sure you don't get killed by all the nature shit out of here too.
Oh, there's that, huh?
As you know, it's only gonna get dangerous.
Dear lord.
Yeah, look out for weed Molotovs.
Ready.
Yeah, you'll be heading to Inferno Peak and have to cross through a lot of different terrain that way.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll be fine. You'll be fine. This
You'll
is
be
fine.
all right, maybe.
It's fine.
Well, thank you all for joining us here at Roll. If you like the show, go follow us on Twitter at Roll for Hotness. You can email the show at rollforhotnesspodcast@gmail.com. Both of those are with the Miracle 4. You can also come join the show. Sorry. You can also come join the show's Discord to talk with us or some other fans more. If you want to come see some of the stuff we do outside the show, you can follow Sammy on Twitter at FairySammy for some fantastic art. Follow Yuki on Twitter at YukiKey Online and watch some of her Twitch streams. You can follow Javi on Twitter at Vuskateer to see some funny tweets. If you want to check out some of the stuff I do, which includes making a lot of music for D&D, you can come check out my website at lucasquaincreations.com. Also got a new album coming out in about 18 days on the 19th. So if you guys want to check that out, that's going to be pretty cool. It's a special one. But yeah, check that out. Check everything out that we're doing here. And we'll see you in about 2 weeks. That's the end of this episode. See you later, hotties.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.